Kyrie, how would you characterize the difference in the energy between the first half and the second half that you guys brought?
I mean, we just made a few more shots in the second half, and we were just more resilient. You know, gravitating towards the people that we needed to be worried about. Obviously, Buddy getting it going in the first half really, you know, put an imprint on the game, and we just had to knock off their rhythm. They were pretty comfortable, but I felt like we were in good shape going into halftime, down by 6. So, you know, I'm happy. I was satisfied coming into halftime. As long as we're down by 6, keep it close. Second half, you know, it's up for grabs, and I feel like we have the talent in this locker room to go and get it, and we did.
With the stuff you guys have to square away over the last few games, how important is it to maybe grind out a few of these games?
I mean, the hardest game is the first game coming back from road trip. So, you know, it's always going to be a dogfight no matter who you're playing against. But obviously, when you have a team fighting for playoff position, you know, it's going to be that type of intensity, and you got to be ready for it. So, they were up 17, but we used our experience. You know, used a lot of things we're great at, just, you know, attitude, toughness, things that we can control, effort. We got back in the game.
What was the difference in the first and the second half?
Yeah, I think somebody just asked that question, but yeah, no, I was happy coming in with 6 points down. You know, things happened within the game. We missed some easy shots in the first half. Came out in the second half and made a few more.
Kyrie, you talk about the bench in particular and Jalen in particular.
Oh, he's been great. You know, just really just putting his imprint on the game, being in the right spots, playing with a lot of effort, energy, and that's what we need from him. He showed a lot of glimpses of that last year, even the year before his rookie year. You know, we just need him to stay consistent, be who he is, and the rest of us will fill in our spots.
How important is it, Kyrie, this time of year to have games like this where you've got some basketball adversity out there, you've got you down?
That's not adversity. Don't. That's not adversity. No. Hell no. No. Nothing's compared to being down 17 in the playoffs. Because the fans, us, we all believe that we're going to still grind it out no matter what, because the playoffs, anything can happen. You know, never know the flow of the game. Regular season is a coin toss. You know, you got to go and take it. You know, the other team gets laxed, and, you know, obviously we came out with a 1-point lead. It was 65-64, and I think they're going like a 17-0 run, so, or 18-0 run or something like that. You know, things happen like that in the regular season, but in the playoffs, you're more, you know, dialed into what we got to do. So it's not really adversity. We haven't. I mean, it's not in the game, right?
What does it mean to win those type of games, even in the regular season?
Yeah, it feels good. Add it to the win list, man. You know, it's not really. Are you trying to say it's a battle or something like that? Or we get tested?
It's not the typical way that you win it. You've got to do some things that you normally don't absolutely get the game closer. So
yeah, I mean, but they made it also tough. You know, how fast they went up and down the court. You know, our transition defense, missed shots in the beginning of the third. You know, or excuse me, around the like 8:32 mark when we called our first time out, or it was a 7-minute mark, wherever it was. You just got to battle through. You know, just stay the course. You know, just stay aggressive, stay tough. Make sure that, you know, we're not putting the game in the refs' hands or putting the game in anyone else's hands. We just got to go and take it, and I think that we did.
Zion, by the way, Kyrie, Zion Williamson is wearing your shoes tonight. He scored 21 points in the first half. He's perfect from the field. Your thoughts just on him wearing your shoes and first game back with Duke?
He's a talented player, so I think we expect great things out of him. I don't think the shoes really make a difference, but, you know, I think that I'm happy that he's in the Nike brand. I don't know. he's a special player, so I'm just happy that he has some shoes that, you know, kind of, you know, that won't deteriorate over time. You know, he was really comfortable in the PGs, and you know, he's probably worn them a little bit too many times, or, you know, whatever the case may be. I don't know the exact thing, but you know, I'm just happy he's out there healthy and playing. That's all I care about. I don't care what shoes he's in, as long as he's in the Nike brand.
Kyrie, you
Plug. Plug.
Kyrie, we haven't talked to you since the Westbrook issue with the fan. What's your take on fans, what they can say, what they can't say?
I haven't seen the video. What happened?
Well, he said the fan told him that get down on your knees like you usually do, and Westbrook kind of threatened him and then threatened his wife, and got fined, and the guy got banned from Utah. What is your take on, you've had an issue with fans last season, yelling out something from the
Yeah.
What's your take?
Yeah, it's funny, man. It's just funny because I'm sorry. This is just, Because it happens so often, and it just most of the time doesn't get documented. I think this one was the first time that it actually got caught on camera, and you caught a player responding like that on camera. And you know, it's no justification on either side, who's right, who's wrong. But at the same time, we're trying to protect a league that, you know, goes about being compassionate for the players, being compassionate for the fans, the interaction, being, you know, very, very passionate about your team, your home team, and who you root for, the players, you know, and it's a big thing, and we all try to protect the league. And I think that when it comes, like, when it's an individual battle with a person in the crowd and they say something, you know, like violently disrespectful like that, then it's going to warrant a reaction. Because I think that at the same time, if we were out, you know, out and about with our families, ain't nobody saying no shit like that to us. So, you know, then it becomes like a human being thing, and then, you know, things escalate, and then the NBA comes in and does what they're supposed to do and protects the players. So, you know, I don't know who's right or who's wrong in that situation, but I'm just glad that everyone's okay. But when disrespectful stuff happens like that, I mean, it's gonna warrant a reaction. So, you know, we all know Russ. So when somebody says something like that, he's not just going crazy out of nowhere like that. So, you know, I'm just glad he's okay. You know, fans just say I've heard so many things over my career, and you know, just this one time it got documented by somebody, and you know, yeah.
You heard something racial before?
Well, I've heard it all, man. Like Utah, you know, Phoenix, California, whatever however you want to go. Like fans are going to be passionate about their teams, but that's just taking it too far. And then on top of it, in Utah, the fans are right on top of you, so their fans are like literally in the bleachers. Like it's sitting right next to you on your bench, and you know, I don't really mind the fan interaction, but not while I'm at work and you're trying to get me to go, because I would come to let me come to your office and yell in your ear like that. You know, that's the same thing I you know, value is just the respect thing of the game and people's professions.